I made a video a little while back discussing how Pete "Crow" Armstrong is not only the best outfielder in Major League Baseball today defensively, but the best overall player in this regard. And since then, he hasn't done anything to change this perception, with really only Ceddanne Rafaela operating in his orbit at this point. But he just did something yesterday that manages to eclipse anything he's ever done before. And what's more, it actually tied a Major League record for an entire year in the process. I'll get more into that second part later on, but first, let's discuss the actual play. Facing Mason Wynn in the first inning of a 4th of July game, Colin Ray delivered a 90-mile-per-hour cutter right down the middle of the plate, which was crushed in the air to left center field, seeming like a certain hit, until PCA came racing out of nowhere to cut it off in the gap. At first, this might not look like anything close to a singular play, right? It wasn't until a day later when I would come across one of my personal favorite Twitter accounts, The Warmonger, pointing out that Baseball Savant had its estimated success rate at 0%. This means that according to one of the most extensive databases of reliable Major League information anywhere, there has never been a ball hit in a similar way to a similar spot that has been caught. And it's not hard to see why. As pointed out here in the same post, his jump was almost 11 feet above average, allowing him, along with his exceptional speed, to cover roughly 6 stories worth of distance in under 4 seconds. Completely ludicrous. But here's the thing. He's made a habit out of making these nearly impossible catches this season in a way we've literally never seen before. With this also being true of his overall career at this point, I want you to take a look at the 5-star catch leaderboard right now. Yeah, he has as many outs recorded with a catch probability between 0 and 25% as the next 3 combined. But it gets even crazier. The record in a season for 5-star catches was actually set back in 2017 by Adam Engel at 10, meaning that in just a little over half a season, PCA is exactly 1 5-star catch from tying the record, and 2 from breaking it. That seems nearly impossible, but I'll ramp it up one more notch. This is the all-time lead for 5-star catches for any player, since they started tracking it back in 2016. This is the same time frame that guys like Kevin Kiermaier, Billy Hamilton, and Jackie Bradley Jr. all had their defensive primes. And yet, Pete is currently tied for second on this list, despite being the only player with less than 52 opportunities. He has 29, as well as being the only guy with a catch percentage above 21. He's at nearly 55. Since we started being able to track these things, we have never seen a player so good at making impossible plays. And if he continues at this pace, by the time he hangs up his cleats, he may very well have managed to set a record in this regard that will be nearly impossible to even approach, let alone surpass. Now, thank you so much for watching, and please remember that if you ever see anything you'd like to see detailed in the Made the Cut video, whether that be a specific play, player, or narrative surrounding a team or something, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com. And if I do end up using your idea, I'll of course give you a shout out. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one.